Had a fun chat with him the last time he was on, so I'm thrilled to have him back to talk not only about Outlaws and Angels, which is in select theaters near you, available on VOD as well, right here, right now, a movie that premiered at the Sundance Film Festival, starring this man, a big-time Buffalo Bills fan, Chad Michael Murray. Welcome back, sir. How are you?
I'm wonderful. We got, what, 50 days till football season? I'm good.
It's a little less than that, but who's counting?
I am.
We had Jim Kelly in this very seat 1 week ago on this show. And he was talking about that if Rex does not win and make the playoffs this year, he could damn near lose his job. Well, he did say that, and then he kind of, I don't say he moonwalked a little bit, but he basically said every team has a coach that's on a hot seat in a way. What do you think about Rex?
I mean, I think we're in a league where you got to win. You got to win today, and it's been 16 years since Buffalo's made to the playoffs. So. If his system doesn't work this year, I think there's gonna be a lot of pressure. Me personally, I don't think he'll be gone. Barring injuries. Injuries could come up, but I think if the system works, the Rex Ryan system that we know so well that they didn't, implement last year, if they bring it this year and everyone commits to that type of defense, I think that we could be a scary team.
Is Tyrod Taylor the guy? What do you think? That's a pause. Now
I don't know.
That was serious hang time right there.
Yeah,
that
man.
was almost
I
like
know.
a Brian Moorman punt. Right there.
I'm pulling for Chad Kelly. I want to draft Chad Kelly.
You're going to get Jim's kin.
Can't help it, man. I like the kid. I do. I like him. I like what he's done at Ole Miss. So I just got to spend a little bit of time with him down. I was shooting in Memphis, $1 Million Quartet, and it's right by Oxford. So we went down.
So you went down and you saw Chad there? Mm-hmm. He basically said, I'm the best in the SEC. He's really
Chad will be the first person to tell
now.
you that, and he should be. He should tell people that, and he is the best in the SEC right now. I'm pulling for him. I want to see what he does this year. With Treadwell gone and Tunston gone, the offense is going to change a little bit. So we'll see what happens. Kimdichi's gone. So all their big, giant weapons are gone. So we'll see if he can play with that. But he reminds me, and I know this is big, he's a gunslinger. Mm-hmm. He reminds me of a very, very young Brett Favre with a long way to go, obviously.
Yeah. So wait a minute. Ole Miss lost their offensive lineman to the NFL?
Laramie Tunsil. Come on, man. I think everyone knows.
Tunsil? Was that the kid with the gas mask? That kid?
Nothing happened draft night, right?
Something happened with him?
I forget.
Wow. No, but look, man, if Tyrod's not the guy, then Rex is going to lose his gig because they are putting him in that spot if he's not the guy.
It'll be really interesting to watch the first 4 weeks this season. If he can stay healthy and Sammy can stay healthy, who, they've both been injured pretty consistently, So if they can stay healthy and put together a 16-game season, I mean, the man's dynamic. He's got that going for him. He's got the best deep ball in the league right now. So we'll see if they can put it together. I'm pulling for him, and that offensive line is no joke. They're good.
Chad Michael Murray here on the Rich Eisen Show, big Bills fan here on the Rich Eisen Show. So did you see Marcel Darius said he was teared up when he found out that Brady was not going to be there because he wanted to face him? Did you see that?
I did, and I get it. I get the mentality, man. When you get out there, you want to play the best. Why not want to play the best? We come in and let's say we win in New England week 4, against Garoppolo. They're going to just say, okay, yeah, you beat Patriots team 2. You didn't beat the Patriots. Mm-hmm. And Brady's only got a few years left. I mean, in my opinion, he's already, 37, 38?
Keep going. He's down near 40. He's going to get there very soon.
So we got 3 years left. They want to beat him in their prime, and I get it. I mean, the Patriots right now are probably the favorites to take the AFC Championship.
Now, you overheard my conversation about Geno not being the guy at the end of hour 2.
Geno's not the guy. Geno's not the guy. I want to see a man that can look everybody in the eyes and get the respect from his players, and no one's going to play for him, in my opinion.
Well, in a way, Geno is the reason why Rex is your coach.
Thank you, IK. He is. He is. And Fitz isn't the guy who's going to be dropping bombs all over the field by any means, but he's a game manager, and with that team, you have Decker and you have Brandon Marshall, and those guys can draw so much pressure away from everybody, and he can dish the ball around. I think Fitz was a great guy for them, for that system, for Chan's system. I don't know if Geno can do it, but maybe he's grown up. Who knows?
Chad Michael Murray here on the Rich Eisen Show. Let's talk Outlaws and Angels. Sir, you play one badass in this film. Now, you mentioned for the TV audience, it's something you haven't done. Yeah, I didn't see any of this in One Tree Hill, Dawson's Creek, Agent Carter, which is who you were here for the last time you were here. This is completely different for you in this Western.
Yeah, I think I'm just at a stage in my career where I really want to challenge myself. If I'm not afraid, if I don't have a little bit of fear, then it's probably not the right project for me. It keeps you hungry, keeps you working. I want to take choices, and I may fall flat on my face, but at the same time, at least I know I laid it all on the field and just left it there. You know what I mean?
Look at you, man. I like the analogies here.
Hey,
I like it.
Yeah, ask the wife. Everything's football in the house, so.
Fantastic. Well, that's good. So this film, for people to download it and go see it, or go into a movie theater and go see it.
This is a labor of love. Anybody who's watched anything in my career, this is the one I really love. This is the type of work that I want to do. So check it out. It's on iTunes. It's in some select theaters in major cities across the country.
Yep.
And you can download it today. You can rent it, buy it. Check it out. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised in the world that we've created. Now, it's a very dark material. Very dark material. So it's not the family-friendly.
Yeah, you're an outlaw that comes to a very innocent frontier family's house, and then all holy heck breaks loose once you walk in there.
Yeah,
when
so
you're on
if
the
you
lam.
like stylized pictures, if you like westerns, if you like Quentin Tarantino-esque style films,
Oh, yeah.
this is for you. This is definitely the type of project that you're going to want to watch. We've got a couple hooks in there that you won't see coming. Mm-hmm. It's great.
Outlaws and Angels, go see it right now. Let's ask Chad Michael Murray the poll question today that's on the Rich Eisen Show app that, by the way, you can download right on your phone right now. Chad.
I saw that this morning.
Attaboy, good, fantastic. What do you have for him?
Did you watch any of the British Open this weekend, Chad?
I did not.
Okay, Phil Mickelson had a great comeback, a great tournament, lost to Henrik Stenson. We're wondering who the face of golf is. Is it Phil? Is it Tiger Woods, Jordan Spieth, Rory McIlroy, or the field?
Spieth or McIlroy? I like McIlroy. I like his young, but Spieth's an everyman. I think everyone. I know my wife's father's a huge Jordan fan. Likes him. He just watches him, wants to see everything he does. Yeah, I think golf's changed. Obviously, Woods is gone the way of the dodo bird for right now. So
For the moment, but I still think, like, if anybody wants to talk about who the face of golf is, it's Tiger. He's the guy that most people would recognize, and I understand what
he
you're
put golf
saying.
back on the map for sure, without a doubt. I just think that the game's, everything's ever evolving, and right now these are the guys that are on top of the game. Tiger Woods. Yes, you're right. Tiger Woods is the face of golf.
In terms of that's the only reason why I threw that one out there. And you may have missed this, but Johnny Miller, as Rory was this was yesterday, right? It was in the fourth round of the tournament.
Yep.
As Rory was not anywhere close to the top of the leaderboard. Johnny Miller was talking about how he's just more concerned about working out, and at one point talked about his tight shirts. That was more important, that he would wear these tight shirts out there. And his workout warrior mentality not being suited for golf. He really laid into him on that front.
Ouch, I missed that.
Yeah.
But man, oh man. Yeah, I mean, that's not what you want to hear. And obviously, he must be doing something that rubbed that guy the wrong way. Because otherwise, why would you say that?
I guess just in the fact that I think what he
It's
rubbed
kind
the
of
wrong,
Johnny Miller's MO, though. He goes after players
or it's Johnny's response to Rory McIlroy calling golf not one of the sports that matters in the Olympics, as he said, last week. It's not saying he's not going to the Olympics, and it's one of the sports. Are you a golfer? Do you get out there?
I've been on hiatus. I usually go to Jim's tournament, Jim Kelly's tournament every year.
Oh,
Played
yeah,
for
it was
15 years in a row. You got to come out. Have you been?
I have not, but it was the 20th anniversary of his golf tournament this year.
It's just an incredible time. We raise a bunch of money for Hunter's Hope Foundation. And
Right.
It's just a great environment, man. All the guys come out, and it is the most fun you'll ever have on a golf course. That's for sure. Unless you're shooting, 3 under.
Well, come back here, will you please? Come back here.
Please.
Come back this fall when the Bills are doing their thing. And I put that in quotes because we don't know what that thing is just yet. And then you
Barring
come back
injury, I'm going to make a prediction
Go
right
for it.
here. And I never make this prediction because you're never supposed to bet with your heart.
Mm-hmm.
And to all my friends out there, please forgive me for saying that on the team, guys. But I think we go back and we lose another Super Bowl. But I think we get there.
this year.
I do. I think that someone's going to shock the world. And it's either Washington or Buffalo.
You heard
do.
it. You heard it here first on the Rich Eisen Show.
I know. Everyone's looking at me going, really?
Super Bowl, and then they lose.
I do.
Dude.
I believe in this team, man. This group, they're tight-knit, man, and they're great guys. A lot of talent on that team. If they can stay healthy, I don't know, with that defense, it could get really mean.
Then we'd have to change your Twitter to Chad and Murray in terms of Chad Nostradamus Murray if something like that happens.
Take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you,
In the
Rich.
meantime, it's at Chad M. Murray. Chad Michael Murray, Outlaws and Angels, VOD, select theaters right now.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.